So what we'll be doing is I'll be showing you how to remove the worn buttons on an Audi TT Mk2 style key fob and how you can replace it with one of these guys. Now I got this one off AliExpress, so it wasn't too expensive. You'll also need a precision screwdriver and bit set, because you'll be using a couple of really tiny Torx bits here, which we'll be using, I think, a T5, a T6, and maybe the T8. So first up, just get your flat bit, flip up the key. Going to be two areas where you'll sort of pry. There's a little indentation on the side here, which is opposite the buttons. You can see there when I push, it's lifting up the rear cover there, which also holds the battery. So then there's another bit on this side. My flat bit is too large. Change that up for a smaller one. And you'll see there's a recess for that to go into on that side as well. Let's just work both sides until you can get it to come out. Like so. There we go. Set that aside. Now we get the Torx bits out. Okay, so it's a T6, the top one, which is the big one of the three. Remove that one. Nice and easy. Then this is a T5. Yep. Teeny tiny Torx. Get these two out, and you should be able to start to feel the casing come apart. All right. So now the case simply comes apart, and just watch that the key doesn't sort of bust open, because this will want to spin around. So just gently lift that out. Keep track of which way the spring attaches. It'll only go in one way. You'll see that there's a little piece that kind of sticks out, and that should face you with the buttons down. Remove all of that apart. Okay, so now looking at the rear end of the front, you've got this white plastic. Now this is a locking piece where you want to kind of push it down and it'll come out as well. To make it easier, I found that using a flat bit is very helpful. So we kind of push it down, and that unlocks and it will lift up. From there, you should be able to push the front buttons just away from the casing, just like that. Now to change the rubber with the print and the logos, you simply just peel it away and you're left with the backing frame. Switch that around and just make sure that the rubber, the replacement rubber piece, wraps around the frame. Alright, so now we go back to where we came from. Get your front frame, make sure it all fits in there properly, which it should. There we go. Alright, white locking piece. Oh, I think that's the wrong way around. So you'll see how it kind of locks in underneath those the tags. There we go, that's locked into place. Reassembling the key. Kind of put that away, and I like to reassemble it on this bit. So with that little part of the spring that pops out, first of all, you want to realign this. So a little part of the spring that pops out, or that has a little bit that sticks out, there's only one way that it'll fit onto the back casing. Now here, you need to line this up as well. Nope. 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 There we go. So it should slot right in, and that'll stick out quite a lot there as well. So this whoops. Goes onto there like that. Now this part can be a little bit tricky, as you can see. But just take your time, make sure everything's lined up. There we go. Now we want to spin this counterclockwise 2 times, and that'll give your key the spring action for when you press down on that face. Reassemble the front to the back. Test. There we go. Perfect. Pop your little T5 Torx screws back in. Pop in the bigger one. And pop your battery cover back on. Done. Nice new looking buttons.